Of all the planets in the solar system, only Earth has life because of the presence of water. Without water, there is no life. And the demand for water is growing day by day. According to the United Nations, the demand for water will outstrip its supply by over 40% in just 15 years. So far, man has explored and exploited surface and groundwater. Now the way forward is to look up at the huge natural reservoir of the sky water, which can be termed as Akash Ganga. Cloud seeding is a form of weather modification technology that harvests sky water to increase the amount of natural rain. Cloud seeding is a proven scientific technology applied in many developed nations to tap sky water. What exactly is cloud seeding then? Cloud seeding is a process of introducing microscopic particles or aerosols like calcium chloride or silver iodide into the clouds, which alter the microphysical processes within the cloud. Once these particles are induced, raindrops start forming, leading to natural rain. In aerial cloud seeding, radar is used to systematically identify rain-bearing clouds, which sometimes go without precipitation. Then, an aircraft is used to disperse silver iodide or calcium chloride into the updraft of the cloud base, or in some cases would seed from top of the cloud. These particles then get evenly distributed in the cloud and participate in the form of hygroscopic nucleus on which the water vapor condenses to form raindrops. How will cloud seeding help us? The most common and popular implementation of cloud seeding technology is to simply increase the amount of precipitation. However, in certain geographies, cloud seeding is also used to mitigate hailstorm damage by reducing the size of the hail. Why do we need cloud seeding in India? India has the largest arable land in Asia. About 70% of population is engaged in agricultural activity. About 60% of the farmers are directly dependent on rainfall for farming. It's always a gamble with monsoon for the poor farmer. Indian economy is also referred as monsoon-dependent economy. Current population has increased threefold in the last 5 decades. India is one of the most water-challenged countries in the world. Nowhere on the earth is groundwater declining greater than India. 54% of India's groundwater is depleting. Kyathi Climate Modification Consultants takes pleasure in introducing as a service provider for complete weather modification solutions. We are the only company in India owning a Beechcraft King Air B200 aircraft modified for cloud seeding and cloud research operations. We also have a state-of-the-art C-band Doppler radar, which gives real-time data of the clouds. KCMC has successfully conducted cloud research project for the Ministry of Earth Sciences and cloud seeding program for Disaster Management Unit of Maharashtra government. Our technical partner Weather Modifications International is a US-based company which is a pioneer in the field of weather modifications with more than 5 decades of experience in the field of weather modification. Our services include cloud seeding for precipitation enhancement and hailstorm mitigation, atmospheric assessment and evaluation, cloud physics and atmospheric research, weather radar systems. To conclude, cloud seeding can be of great benefit for proactive effort to access atmospheric water for enhancement of natural rain process to mitigate drought, replenish groundwater with the planned cloud seeding programs. Various countries have been conducting cloud seeding as a part of their national water management plan. And it's time for India to seriously consider the scientific solution. India has favorable climatology for effective cloud seeding, but is currently lacking the planning and dedication in incorporating this effective technology. The time has come for us to access the sky water through cloud seeding. Kyathi Climate Modification Consultants. How successful is cloud seeding? The Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology under the Ministry of Earth Sciences has done 2 extensive experiments, each term covering 11 years. They claim a 20% to 24% enhancement of rainfall respectively. In the San Angelo report, Texas, USA, a 30 years study indicated an enhancement between 28% to 43%. From an experiment at Wyoming, USA, the enhancement seen with ground seeding in the first session witnessed an enhancement of 10 to 15%. Aerial seeding in the second season saw an increase of 25%. There have been many such experiments done throughout the globe. The Disaster Management Unit of Maharashtra conducted a science forum attended by eminent scientists from all over the country from organizations like IMD, IITM, etc. Is cloud seeding expensive? No, not at all. It is a proactive measure to mitigate drought, which can be done in a fraction of cost in comparison to thousands of crores disbursed as drought relief. Can cloud seeding be done anytime or when there is water shortfall due to deficit monsoon? No, cloud seeding is not an emergency measure. The benefits of cloud seeding cannot be recognized to its full potential if it is deployed as a reaction to poor conditions while experiencing weak monsoon. Rather, it has to be viewed and taken up as a proactive measure and well-planned program from the beginning of the monsoon to take maximum advantage of rain-bearing clouds. This helps to enhance precipitation and maximize even distribution of rainfall. This type of planned approach has been successful in many developed countries and can be effective here in India as well. Is the rain induced from cloud seeding really safe? Is it chemical-free? Yes. The Weather Modification Association claims that substances used for cloud seeding is environmentally safe. The National Environmental Protection Agency (NEPA) recommends an acceptable limit for silver in drinking water, which is 0.1 milligrams per liter. Silver concentrations resulting from seeding would be at least 1,000 times lower than the NEPA specified limits. Why not ground-based seeding? Ground-based seeding is suited only for localized seeding, especially in complex hilly terrains. One single aircraft and radar can cover approximately 500 square kilometers. In ground-based seeding, to cover similar area, it would take massive infrastructure, manpower, and might turn out to be more expensive. aircraft can identify updrafts in clouds, which enables target-based seeding in comparison to non-precision target from ground-based rocket launchers. Distribution of seeding material can be more controlled and calibrated when seeded from aircraft compared to ground-based seeding. How do you ascertain rainfall is from cloud seeding? Firstly, two target areas of similar cloud are identified. One of the target area is seeded and the other is untouched. Both the target areas are monitored using rain gauges and ground-based radar, which will also give other information about these clouds, which is rainfall, reflectivity, cloud positions, cloud movement, etc. And this will help conclude the difference between seeded and non-seeded clouds. This has been studied as long as for 3 decades by various institutions globally, including India. It has been proved that seeded cloud produced significantly more rainfall in comparison to non-seeded clouds. Will cloud seeding robs Peter to water Paul? It is a common misconception that cloud seeding robs someone of rainfall or robs Peter to water Paul. This misconception is often based on the belief that there is limited moisture in the atmosphere. Water vapor is always present in atmosphere, but because it is in vapor state, we do not visually recognize its presence. Moreover, rain-bearing clouds are short-lived. Hence, it would dissipate in and around the targeted areas around cloud seeding. Are there any countries doing continuous cloud seeding program? Yes, there are many, and to name a few, in few occasions, cloud seeding has not been as successful in India. Any specific reasons? Onset of monsoon and the initial monsoon days has majority of rain-bearing clouds. A delayed start of operations lead to unsuccessful or ineffective mission. Hence, an agency has to be finalized at least 2 to 3 months prior to the onset of the monsoon. Time required for planning and mobilizing the required infrastructure takes significant amount of time in India. This time delay contributes for delay start, missing valuable operational time of monsoon season. In India, we have no specific department designated for the decision making on cloud seeding. For example, it can come under Agricultural Department, Irrigation Department, or Disaster Management. This also adds to the delay because of the confusion in channelizing the project. It would be more convenient to execute the mission effectively and in timely manner if it is designated under any specific department. Kyathi Climate Modification Consultants.